Hello students, yesterday we had studied structural and histological defense mechanisms found in the plants. Today we will study the biochemical defense mechanisms present in the plants. The biochemical defense mechanisms may be present pre-existing time as pre-existing chemical substances, or they may induce after the response of the pathogens. Pre-existing chemical defenses includes inhibitors and phenolic compounds, whereas induced chemical defenses includes hypersensitive reactions or responses, or the production of antimicrobial substances, phytoalexins, and plantibodies. Pre-existing chemical defenses provide a plant with various degree of defenses against attacking pathogens. It is clear that the resistance of a plant against pathogen attack depends not so much on its structural barriers as on the substance produced in the cell before or after infection. Before infection or penetration of pathogens, host released some chemicals to defend themselves. Here we had seen host releases some chemicals before the entry of the pathogens inside them. Inhibitors released by the plant in its environment. Plant exude a variety of inhibitors through the surface of their above ground parts as well as the surface of their roots. These inhibitory substances directly affect the microorganisms to dominate the environment, which may act as or they may act as antagonistic to the other pathogens. For example, root exudates of marigold contain a inhibitory substance which is inhibitory to nematodes. It prevents the plant from the nematode infection. Number second example is Cicer aratinum chickpeachana is resistant to blight fungi. Its glandular hairs produces malic acid which is inhibitory for the spore germination of the fungus Ascochyta, blight resistant variety. Diagram showing the production of inhibitors. Inhibitors present in plant cells before infection. It is becoming increasingly apparent that some plants are resistant to disease. How they are resistant? Why they are resistant? Diseases caused by certain pathogens on of an inhibitory compound present in the cell before infection. It is stored in vacuoles of the plant cells. Where these inhibitors can be stored? In the vacuoles. When they present already inside these vacuoles, they defend plants from the pathogens. Phenolics. These are they may be phenolics, onion. Protocachoic acid and catechol produced by the onion, which inhibit the entrance of the pathogens in the onion. Tannins are some fatty acid like compounds such as dienes, which are present in high concentration to cell of young fruits, leaves or seeds. These tannins contain dienes and other substances which present the entry of the pathogen inside the host. These compounds are potent inhibitors of many hydrolytic enzymes. Chlorogenic acid in potato inhibits the common scab bacteria Streptomyces scabies and to wilt pathogen Verticillium arboretum. Thus, inhibitors protect many plants from the many pathogens, as we had seen in case of potato, in case of onion and wilt pathogen. Saponins It have antifungal membranolytic activity. Release from the avena root and the tomato. Lectins, they are proteins. Hydrolytic enzymes. It may cause breakdown of pathogen cell wall. Now we shall study induced chemical defenses. Phytoalexins. Phytoalexins are the substances which were described by the Muller and Borger in 1940, first used the term phytoalexins for the fungistatic compounds produced by plants in response to injury, mechanical or chemical, or the infection. Phytoalexins are toxic antimicrobial substances. It produced in appreciable amounts in plants only after stimulation by the phytopathogenic microorganisms or by chemical or by mechanical injury. Phytoalexins are not produced during compatible reactions because they act as inhibitors, so they only produce in the incompatible reactions. The detail of these phytoalexins we had studied already a topic phytoalexins earlier, so we are not discussing uh, the detail of these phytoalexins here. Now we will study hypersensitive responses. The term hypersensitivity was first coined by the Stockman in 1915 in wheat plants when it was infected by the Puccinia graminis. The HR is a localized induced cell death. What is HR? It is localized induced cell death in the host plant. Where? In the host plant at the site of the infection. Here you can see in the diagram the infection is taking place and the brown color of host cell is the host cell is becoming brown colored. This is the hypersensitive reaction which is taking place in the host cells. So it is the localized induced cell death. Browning is the cell death of the host tissue due to the hypersensitive reactions. Hypersensitive reactions occurred to limiting the growth of the pathogen, and hypersensitive reactions occurs only in incompatible host pathogen combination. So the biochemical defenses are present only in the incompatible host pathogen combinations. HR is initiated by the recognition of the specific pathogens produced signal molecules known as elicitors. Hypersensitive reactions are recognized by the production of elicitors. These are the signal molecules which are produced inside the plants which inhibit the entry of the pathogen in the host. Plantibodies. Plantibodies is it is generally antibodies. It is enclosed by animal genes but produced in and by the plants. These are the antibodies produced in and by the plants encoded by the animal genes. Antibodies are coded by the animal genes, so that it is called the plantibodies. Why it is called plantibodies? Because these bodies are the antibodies which are encoded by the animal genes and produced inside the plants and by the plants. Transgenic plants have been produced which are genetically engineered to incorporate into their genome and to express foreign genes. Mouse genes that produce antibodies against certain plant pathogens can incorporate in the plants to produce transgenic plants. Transgenic plants are those plants which are prepared by incorporating genes of other other plants or animals inside them, and the plants obtained from these plants have combination of both the organisms or both the variety of the plants from which by the genes of which they have been produced. Example: artichoke mottled crinkle viral disease. Here now we can conclude both the host and the pathogen evolve in nature side by side. Disease development depends upon the successful host pathogen interactions or compatibility of the host. Susceptibility or the susceptibility and resistance of a host against various pathogens is predominantly decided by the genes. Different types of chemical and structural defenses mechanism provide plant defenses response to the pathogens. Defense mechanisms will not work when compatible reactions occur between host and the pathogen. These defense mechanisms only work when there is incompatibility between the host and the pathogens. Thank you.